Love him or hate him, tennis feels quieter without Nick Kyrgios. The energy changes when he's around. The atmosphere shifts. Eyes are drawn to him, not just because of the serve, or the shot making, but because he is different. In an age of media-trained stars and polished press conferences, Kyrgios brings chaos. Not always the good kind, but always the kind you remember. When he's fit, he makes noise. When he's gone, there's a void. The Australian has never conformed to what tennis says a player should be. He doesn't try to. And honestly, that's why the sport needs him. Nick Kyrgios isn't trying to be your hero. He isn't chasing legacy the way Federer did. He's not after numbers like Djokovic. He's not building an empire like Nadal. He plays because he loves the thrill. The crowd. The moment. The unpredictability. And when he's gone, like now, the game misses that electricity. This week brought more disappointing news for Kyrgios fans. Not only is he ruled out of Wimbledon due to ongoing injury concerns, but he's also confirmed he won't even appear as a BBC pundit, a role he embraced last year and was surprisingly good at. So, for now, no Kyrgios on court. No Kyrgios in the commentary box. Just silence. And for someone as loud as Nick, silence feels strange. It wasn't long ago that Kyrgios lit up center court. He reached the final of Wimbledon in 2022, pushing Novak Djokovic harder than many expected. He was raw, he was emotional, he was box office, and for a moment, it felt like maybe, just maybe, Kyrgios was ready to embrace the grind. To go all in, to take tennis seriously. But that moment passed. Injuries came, frustrations mounted, time slipped away, and now, he's not just absent, he's disengaged. He recently hosted a Q&A on his Instagram story. It started casual, as these things often do. Fans asked about recovery, about return dates, about mindset. But then came that question, one that struck a nerve. It was from a supporter. An honest question, maybe poorly phrased. But Kyrgios didn't take it well. He snapped back, frustrated, defensive, because even when fans are asking nicely, the pressure's always there. To return. To prove people wrong. To justify the talent that so often gets called wasted. Nick knows the whispers. That he's not serious enough. That he never fulfilled his potential. That he talks more than he wins. And he hears them. Maybe that's why he lashes out. Not at the game, but at the weight of expectation. Nick Kyrgios is a paradox. He loves tennis, but hates the machine. He craves greatness, but resents the process. He wants to win, but not at the cost of himself. And while others train in silence, Kyrgios trains in the public eye. Every opinion, every comment, every lapse in effort, it's all out there. And this Wimbledon, it will go on without him. But it won't be the same. Because Wimbledon is tradition, Nick Kyrgios is rebellion. The contrast is delicious. The sport has its polished champions. Its robotic baseliners. Its relentless professionals. But only one Kyrgios. He talks trash. He fires aces. He argues with umpires. He entertains crowds in ways most wouldn't dare. And when he's not there, the silence is deafening. There are players who lift trophies. And players who lift ratings. Kyrgios does both, in his own way. Yes, he's controversial. Yes, he says too much. Yes, he frustrates coaches, fans, and probably himself. But the sport needs him. Because tennis without emotion is just movement. Tennis without characters is just repetition. And Nick Kyrgios, he's a walking plot twist. Whether it's a tweener down break point, or a tweet that lights up the ATP, he stays unpredictable. And that's rare. Injuries heal. Time moves. Fans forgive. The question now is, does Nick want it? Does he want to come back, really come back? Or will his legacy be one of what-ifs? Only he knows. For now, Wimbledon will miss him. The players might breathe easier. The umpires might relax. But the fans, the real ones, they'll feel the gap. Because say what you want. But Nick Kyrgios moves the needle. And right now, the needle's stuck.